Today's video is brought to you by Oxedo LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxedo LED lighting, and here is some after Oxedo LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxedo LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. Today we are working on the 07 Colorado, and I've got an issue when I fuel it up and when I try to start it up after filling a full tank of gas. It does not want to start very well, and when you do fill it up, it spits a whole bunch of gas out when it's full instead of it just shutting off. So we are going to be changing some of the purge valve stuff today, and I've got my boy Wyatt. I think he's going to get some tools. He's helping me out today. You'll remember Wyatt from the alignment video we did a couple weeks back on this guy, but we just got it pulled onto the rack here. Got some legs to throw under it here, so we're going to do that, get it up in the air, and go from there. But before we do, you guys know that routine. Please go ahead, hit that subscription button, notification bell, leave a comment, a thumbs up, all that stuff. It is super, super helpful. It's very, very greatly appreciated. There's Wyatt, and I truly can't thank you enough. All right, we're gonna get into it here. And while we got it on the lift, we're also gonna do an oil change, and we are gonna be using a little Haviland and our Wix filter here. First, let me show you, this is what we're replacing, this vapor line, and we are also going to do the purge valve here, and this goes under the hood. This goes on top of the tank, this big contraption here. I got some other parts for later on, maybe today, maybe not, but that's what we're going to tackle today, right after we get the oil drained. So we got the drain plug out, drain in there. They got the filter up here in the front on this 4-cylinder, so we're gonna have to get that guy out. They do provide a nice little, I don't know, deal here for that to drain onto and kind of drip down into your catch tray here without it getting all over your subframe. Kind of nice, but still not a nice location. So we're using a Wix 51042 for this particular application here on the 4-cylinder, and we're gonna go ahead and throw that guy in. Please make sure you oil your O-ring before installation. got that filter on, and we are gonna wait to drop the vehicle and do the purge line deal, the Evap stuff now. We just have to wait for Wyatt. He got called away to finish up a customer car quick for somebody that was in dire need of his help. So that's what we do here. Even when we're off the clock, we still help out. It's part of customer service, right? So we're gonna stop now and come back here in a few moments, and Wyatt will be with us, and we'll get the rest of this knocked out. So I was wrong. Wyatt is still busy with the customer's car, but that Purge Solenoid is not under the hood. It is on the manifold, and it is behind the driver's side wheel arch opening here. So we're gonna go ahead and get that off, pull that liner down so we can get easy access to that. So that's what we're gonna do now. Hang tight. Alright, so I don't know how well it's going to show up, but that purge valve is along the side of the manifold on the driver's side here, and it's tucked up in there, and it's a bugger to get to. And what you're actually looking at is not what it is, but let's see if I can get my hand. You can see my fingers here. That is where it is, and so we have to pull that guy down, unplug it, switch it out. And that's where my friend Wyatt comes in handy, because, well, he's a handy dandy kind of fella, and he's really good at getting into these little places. So he's got her loose.
Where'd that go?
Ish.
Oh, the bolt's out.
Bolt's out. Ping-ponging around there somewhere, but we're good. We got her. Magnet saved the day.
One on the starter.
Alright, so Wyatt's got the old one loose, and now it's just trying to get hands and things into there and get those little clips and ends disconnected so that we can put the new one in onto the bracket and plug everything back in.
A few moments later.
So we're so close to getting that thing out of there. It's a bit of a struggle and a lot of trial and error things, but we are just moments away. So that is always a good sign. Wyatt's pretty good, good detective here in figuring this stuff out. We are a Ford dealership, and so we don't work on this stuff every day, unfortunately, but
a few moments later.
Alright, so with a little bit of trial and tribulation, we got the old one out there. And we got the new one here. We got the bracket put on already, and just checking this guy out a little bit, seeing what's up there. But even if this is not gonna fix our stuff, it's good to get it done. Preventative, I guess, was more or less the name of the game here. But we're going to throw some parts at it until our problem is solved, and then we know that that system and completion should be all taken care of. So Wyatt's going to throw that guy in, have some fun hooking her up. So here's a little trick for you guys that are going to be attempting this project at home. Disconnect the line from the top up here and push it down. It'll give you some extra play to be able to get that valve to where you can get the lines off of both ends and the bracketry.
A few moments later.
So here's the canister. It's just in front of the spare tire, not on top of the fuel tank, which is good because I didn't want to really have to deal with that. As a provision though, I did run the gas down to maybe 1/8 of a tank here.
You're doing good. It ain't got no gas in it.
And in case we had to lower that, And of course, it's always tight quarters regardless, but that's why we leave it to the pros here. As you guys know, I do like to do a lot of this stuff myself, but when it comes to certain things, my, what do you call it, confidence is not where it should be, and it's okay to ask for help. But don't be afraid to try new things and get it done yourself if you believe you can. I'm going to get this unclipped and show you what we're working with here.
A few moments later.
Alright, boys and girls, we got that new Purge line in. Unfortunately, we are really pressed for time. The shop is closing and they want us out of here. So we had to do a little bit of a temporary fix. And yes, it will be a temporary fix until the next time I get in and get this thing up on the hoist. We do have a few things to do on here, and it will be necessary to get it up in the air again soon. So when we do that, we will get this correct. But what we ended up doing, I don't know how well this is gonna look, but we weren't able to get that disconnected from the Purge canister, the charcoal canister itself. So we just connected the new one and zip tied it up temporarily. I do want to see if that takes care of my check engine light. I can fill up with gas and all of that kind of stuff. Make sure that I don't need to order anything else other than that canister, because that is next on the list to replace as far as the Evap system. The only thing left to do now is trim a few of these zip ties, drop this truck onto the ground, and see if everything is working the way it should. So let's do that quick and go from there. Like I said, temporary but necessary. So let's drop it and see what happens. I almost forgot. Gotta throw oil in this thing. Grips or anything. I want to thank Wyatt for helping me out. You've seen him before. His links and stuff will be down below. Follow him, give him a thumbs up, and just say, hey, appreciate you helping out my man. He's a good guy, and if you don't know him, you should. I appreciate everything he does for me. So we're gonna wrap things up here. We got that oil done and that light changed. I'm gonna clear my check engine light and see if that comes back. I'll let you guys know at the end of this video, which will be a couple seconds for you, but it'll be about an hour and a half for me. So until then, we'll see you in a sec. All right, we got our handy scan tool here, so let's hook this bad Oscar up and clear that light and see just what happens. Alright, that's it. We're gonna unplug this guy and see if anything comes on during our drive home tonight. Show you what we got here on the dash. The only thing that should be left is the ABS. Wow, well, that'll come back, I guess, after everything is said and done here. And TPMS. Those are the only two things we should have, because all the TPMS sensors are shot. We got new ones coming, but everything looks good there. Let's see what it looks like when we get home.
A few moments later.
Alright, so it's a little bit later. As you can see, I got home here now. It is dark outside. My mileage has changed, obviously, since I drove. Our check engine light is not on. No other lights are on. For whatever reason, ABS is still off until it comes back on, but that's going to be next on the to-do list for this vehicle. I would say today was a success, and hopefully all those lights stay off, and well, if they don't, we'll tackle them as they come. I yet to have put gas in, so next time I do, I'll fill it up, and I will leave the truck off and see if I have any hard starting issues after filling up, and see if the pump kicks off or if it spits gas out. I will film that for an update next time. As always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.